Hey guys, how's it going? We're back again with another episode of Octopath Traveler 2. And at first I was thinking about doing this. I really want to see what the cross paths are. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Temenos and Throne, and then we'll probably hop over here and get Agnia. I really want to see what the cross path looks like. Got me all interested.
Home sweet home. Though I suppose there's nothing really sweet about it.
A cathedral.
Well, well, Throne, is there something you'd like to confess?
She wants
Not
to rob
really.
the cathedral.
I just remembered something. A rumor of treasure hidden within a cathedral. Huh. There's not a thief out there who doesn't love treasure.
Is that a coin? Only a fool cares for charred coin. Reach into the fire and you'll get burned.
No good thief fears a little fire. I once made a bet with my companions on whether the rumors were true or not. The treasure was called Alpatis.
Alpatis. That name does sound familiar. Well, you've certainly piqued my interest.
Really?
Then what say we investigate, Detective?
I would love to, but alas, I am a messenger of the gods, and you, a thief.
I'm not looking to steal anything. I just want to see if the rumors are true.
So you say, but something tells me you have other motives.
I don't.
Uh-oh, you do.
Very well then, Throne. Let the search for clues begin.
Oh, jeez.
I will get answers. Where was I? Hard.
Alright, staff works. Ouchie.
Oh dear. Very well. Repent. Now die.
There you go, take that.
Ha.
Ah, the Inquisitor. I suppose I could tell you about it.
Yeah, better than hitting me with your axe.
The Pontiff once swore me to secrecy, you see.
How intriguing.
But we must speak elsewhere. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers in the cathedral. May the sacred flame guide us, or something.
Hey, you're not Temenos, you can't say that.
Yes. Guiding is Temenos' specialty.
Come, my wayward lamb.
it all the way up without being attacked.
Will this area suffice, good sir?
Yes, thank you. This may look like an ordinary bookshelf, but... the mischievous gods couldn't help themselves.
Well, my.
Now then, my job here is done. Do with this knowledge what you will. And may the sacred flame light your path, or something.
Hey, you're not Temenos.
What a strange old man. Let's go, Temenos.
A hidden passageway. Perhaps His Holiness wasn't so holy after all. But to go so far just to hide a single treasure?
Enough yak yak, I want to see
Are you
that
coming
treasure.
or not, Detective?
Thank you, Throne, eh?
Goodness, it's not easy working with thieves.
Wonder if we have to fight anything in one of these. Is this where we go? I'm curious about what's down there. Ah, Angel's Ring. Interesting.
Who goes there?
Someone's here. What shall we do, Temenos?
I am an agent of the Pontiff, or so you could say.
Oh, a friend of His Holiness? My sincerest apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alpatis.
You are Alpatis?
She's a treasure?
So Alpatis isn't a treasure?
My clan has taken the Alpatis name for generations. The Pontiff has safeguarded us here for years. No one comes but to bring us food.
You've been here your whole life?
That sucks.
Like a caged bird.
Oh.
A caged bird? I suppose you could say that. Speaking of His Holiness, I haven't seen him lately. Is he well?
Gosh, so no one's told her.
I'm afraid the Pontiff is no longer with us.
Ah, I see.
What are you looking at? Are we such an unusual sight?
I can see a flame burning within you.
A flame?
Yes, it burns within both of you. It seems the time has come for me to fulfill my mission. There is something I must leave with you. Please, take this.
So we finally get to see the treasure.
This is quite a cloudy mirror, or at least a piece of one.
Is this meant to be treasure? It looks more like
Now, Throne, I thought you said you hadn't other motives for coming.
Come on, Temenos, don't be that naive. It's Throne.
I must return to my clan to fulfill my mission.
Your mission? Just where are you going? Careful. You can barely stand. Perhaps you should rest before going on your way.
Thank you. Yes, your heart is warm indeed. Let us meet again someday. You too? Do you hope for the dawn?
Interesting.
I never suspected a broken mirror to be the treasure. Just who was that woman?
The Pontiff kept her a secret, even from me. She must be very important. Should we have stopped her? I wonder what her mission was.
It doesn't matter. It looks like there was no treasure in the end. The rumor was false.
Alpates, the treasure hidden in a cathedral. Shrouded in mystery, said to have been left behind by the gods.
Must not have been very important then. Huh.
I'm tired of all these tall tales. Aren't you, Throne?
No, I think it's true. That's what my gut tells me.
Your guts never steered us wrong before. Let's say we have a bet.
Let's. I say that there is a treasure.
Then we bet there's not.
Even you, Piero?
Every thief knows it's best to play it safe.
How perfectly dull of you.
Like taking risks ever did us any favors.
Well, we'll find out the truth if the gods decide to show us any favor.
I'll hold on to these until then.
Hold it all you like, Throne. Just don't steal it, all right?
There's gotta be more to the tale, like, we gotta
Well, my
learn what
friends.
she's doing.
It looks like I lost our bet.
Throne?
Let's go, Temenos. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodness, it's truly not easy working with thieves.
Ah, So there's multiple parts. Cool. Just trying to see if there's another part of it up around here. We probably gotta advance more in the chapter before we see it. Alright, let's knock this out. We got a ship that I haven't really been able to use. Oh yeah, that's that one thing that I couldn't do. Yeah, we're too low of level to get to the spot where it's at.
What's this?
Yeah, I think we've been upstairs already. Here, tail. Oh. Yeah, Agnia's just so happy.
So this is New Dosta, the metropolis. Wow.
Oh, look out, Agnia!
Excuse me, ma'am.
My apologies. Mama took us all around the western continent when we were little, but I don't remember any city quite like this. What's this? Superstar? These signs are everywhere. I wonder what a superstar is like. I can't wait to see Dulcinea perform.
We should count ourselves lucky to see the greatest dancer in the land. If we don't hurry, all the good seats will be taken. Let's go!
Maybe these folks can show me the way to this superstar. It's worth a try.
I don't know. Poor Temenos. Alright, We'll stay at the end really quick, just get Oswald all refilled with his MP. I don't really need her as a cleric. We can make her a thief. Yeah, they'll give her a sword that she can use. Oh man, that drops her accuracy a lot. We'll go with that.
Gigantic! I've never seen anything so big in my life! If only the folks back home could see this. I can't let it intimidate me. I've gotta keep going.
Ticket, please.
Ticket?
You need a ticket to see the show.
Ticket? That's a fun word to say.
Oh no.
But we didn't have anything like that back home. Well, Mom always said to do as the locals do. So I need to find myself a ticket.
Alright, who can we bribe a ticket from? Dried strawberries are pretty good. Oh god. Alright, so we gotta find a ticket from someone. Out me way. Oh, we've already been in here. Yeah, I thought that. Ah.
Time for some questioning.
Oh my.
Where was I?
Nope.
Oh dear. Take that!
Nope.
Yeah.
We might have like one of those tabs.
Where was I?
No, actually, we don't.
Yeah. Is that the spot?
Okay, now I know what to do.
So sorry. Oh dear. I won't back down. How's that?
There we go.
Ha. Very useful.
Oh, let's go back to the theater. What?
I will get answers. Very well. That's all. To work. Now die!
How'd I miss that? Missed two.
Ha!
Oh, jeez.
Very useful.
Egads! Ah!
Hand it over.
I'll do it for the cake. I'm not trying to get a
I
thief out
like
of you, I'm
my
trying to
odds.
get the cakes.
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. I've gained valuable insight. A worthwhile endeavor.
I will get answers. Oh dear. Shocking.
That does good.
Yeah. Very well. Shocking. Very good.
Got him.
Ha. Very useful.
Gads!
Time for some questioning. To work. Oh dear. Now die! Ha! Very useful.
Interesting.
Time for some question.
Let me install this. Alright, if she
Very
has a
well.
bow axe? Nope.
So sorry. Oh dear. Take that!
Stab? Nope. Do I get to keep the leads?
Where was I?
Alright, not that.
To work. Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Nope. Alright, so we don't have... Well, I don't know. Oh, man.
Oh dear. Be healed.
There we go. Ouch!
Where was I? Shocking. Is that the spot?
Okay, there we go.
Oh dear. Shocking.
Is she gonna get first attack? Yep.
To work. Be healed.
I've always been curious
Where
at
was
this.
Say your prayer. Repent. that.
Yep, there we go. Excellent. Always curious if it could do it like that. Interesting.
Very useful.
I think we might have met him too.
I will get
precedent.
answers. To work. This won't do. Very well. Oh dear. Take that!
There we go.
Very well. Repent. Now die. Ha. Very useful.
Not too happy with this kid. Oh, I got a gold ring out of it. Ah! Oh my gosh! How many people did I miss? Ah! There's a lot of stuff that we still got to do here. Man, that makes me feel bad. It's alright, we'll worry about it later.
Ticket, please.
I have one right here.
Thank you. Take this half with you into the theater.
I will. Thank you.
She's always so happy.
Thank you for coming to our theater today. Please be seated. The show will begin shortly.
Looks like I'm just in time.
With a voice sweeter than honey, and dazzling dances that outshine the brightest gems. Please welcome the woman who defined the word star, the greatest dancer in the land, Dulcinea Lucille.
All for you. I was born to be a star. But it is thanks to you that I can truly shine. Now then, let the night begin.
You can do better, Agnia.
That was... incredible. I could feel my own heart dancing.
Oh, the country talking is coming up.
And everyone looks so happy. She really is the greatest dancer in the land.
Hey, let me go!
Okay, what's going on here?
That hurt, damn it!
If you want to watch the show, buy a ticket like everyone else.
What's got your purse strings in a knot? I just wanted to take a peek.
Dulcinea, the greatest dancer in the land, graces our stage. We are a theater, not a charity. Come back when you have money, or not at all.
Damn.
Good grief. Well, show's over, and it looks like the stars are out of my reach. Huh?
So that was all for you. It's no wonder she's a superstar.
Well, well. You've got some hot moves, kid.
Hey, don't call her a kid.
Hot moves?
That's right. I missed Dulcinea's show, but seeing you has me all fired up.
I'm glad. I'm quite fired up myself.
Someone needs to teach you about
This
stranger
incredible
danger.
town is overflowing with dreams.
You got that right. The name's Gil, by the way. I run a tavern in the back streets. Did you know that dreams taste like beans?
Beans?
I serve more than just spirits at my tavern. I've got freshly ground coffee, too. Come see for yourself. I owe you a cup for that dance earlier.
Really?
Of course. You're more than welcome.
I'm afraid to see how bad we're doing back here. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, lordy. Not yet.
Welcome to Montrain's Tavern.
It smells so good in here.
Here, have a cup of coffee. You won't regret it.
It's bittersweet.
The flavor of dreams. Only a handful of folks can become stars. The rest are just stardust in the wind. Or so some folks say. In any case, take a load off.
That's a beautiful piano. Can you play it?
Montrain could. He was a famous pianist and a master at captivating people with song. After he retired, he took up tending this very tavern. I was born in this town, and every day was as boring as the last. Except when I could hear him playing the piano from the alley. Hearing those melodies made me forget about my troubles. Yeah, those were hot sounds. I came here whenever I could. Montrain even taught me how to play the piano. I wanted to be able to make music like him, to make others smile. So, I practiced and practiced. Sometimes the patrons laughed at me or jeered, but I never gave up. Before I knew it, years had passed. And no one paid any mind to my music. Montrain grew old and passed away. That's when it finally hit me. I've got no talent. After that, I took up tending the tavern and selling spirits.
Enough reminiscing. I'm thirsty, Gil.
Good grief. Is this going on your tab, too? You know you have to pay that someday, right?
Gil? I want to hear you play the piano.
Sorry, but I quit.
As you should.
Jeez.
Dreams are good for nothing but getting you hurt.
I have such a cheery outlook on life.
Say, Gil, would you mind if I danced here?
Why would you want to do that?
I guess I just feel like it.
Of course. You're more than welcome to.
Thank you. Now then, we need an audience if we're going to have a show. I'll go gather a crowd.
Hey, now, don't get too carried away. I can only handle so many here. Bring any patrons you find to me, okay?
Okay. See you soon, Gil.
She's always so happy.
Something tells me things are about to get a lot livelier in here.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we got more travel banter. Oswald, never one to mince words.
Shall we?
Ah!
That was fast. Keep them coming.
Will do. Shall we?
And let's see how many people we can get.
Oh, you found another. Come on in.
This is just the beginning, Gil.
Ah! Oh!
Shall we?
You've already gathered quite the crowd. Are you really going back out again? I see. Well, don't work too hard.
Curious. So we got 3 so far. That was a 70. Anyone else up here? you again? 60? Ouch.
Shall we?
No pressure. I wonder if we could get one of the 60s to come with us. I'd assume that we'd get something if we managed to get them all, right?
You've already gathered quite the crowd. Are you really going back out again? I see. Well, don't work too hard.
Shall we?
Dude, there we go.
You've already gathered quite the crowd. Are you really going back out again? I see. Well, don't work too hard.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shall we?
There we go! Nice! Don't worry, kitty cat. We'll be right back with him. I just wonder what happens if we get them all.
Thanks, kid. It's been some time since the tavern's been this full. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Nice.
The crowd's all warmed up. What say we get the show started?
That was incredible!
I've never seen anyone dance like that before.
Thank you, everyone!
I knew it. Your moves really are hot. To tell the truth, I was hoping you would dance for them too.
Say, Gil, would you mind if I stayed here to dance for a while?
Oh, not at all. But I wouldn't be able to pay you for it.
I don't mind at all. Now then, let the dance continue.
Oh, there you go, Agnia. Gonna help get Gil back on his feet.
Did you hear? Gil's got a dancer over at his tavern. They say seeing her steps will lift your spirits.
Her
Really?
steps.
Maybe we should check it out.
Dude, he even cleaned up the place.
Good morning.
Feeling any better now?
Yeah, a little.
Morning, everybody. You're early.
You seem surprised. I'm an early riser.
Damn.
Is something wrong, Gil?
I was so busy getting ready here that I forgot to restock.
I can take care of that. I'll leave the cleaning to you, Gil.
Thanks, kid.
Oh, dude, Agnia's just awesome.
Out of my way!
apologize to him. He bumped into you. What an ass.
What was that all about? Maybe he was one of Gil's patrons. Well, I guess I can ask him after I finish the shopping.
Back so soon, kid? Did you forget something?
It seems like business is booming for you.
I know you. You're the guy from the theater. What brings a man of your esteem to my humble tavern?
I don't know if I'd say he had esteem. He has something else.
I came to remind you of your place.
Dude.
And fresh bread and spices. That's everything. That's the man I saw earlier.
Oh, good sir. Spare a leaf or two for this old man?
How revolting! This is why the poor disgust me.
Man.
I've had more than I can bear of your reeking lot.
Are you alright?
What's this? Another mangy cur? There simply is no end to your numbers. Luckily for you, I have work to do at the theater.
Wait! How dare he? Next time I see his face, I'll give him a piece of my mind.
I'd like to give him a little more than that. Man.
What happened here? Gil! Are you alright? Your face is...
Ah, you mean this? Don't worry about it. I fell.
On his fist.
You're a poor liar, Gil. Who did this to you?
You know who did this, Agnia.
The theater manager.
Is that the man I saw earlier? But why?
Seeing this tavern thrive just didn't sit well with him. He said if we perform again, he'll destroy the whole place.
That's awful.
Our joy here is always fleeting at best. We're used to it.
Dreams really are good for nothing but getting you hurt.
Gil.
After you came here, kid, I admit, I felt hopeful. Everyone here was so happy. It reminded me of my own dreams. So I started playing the piano again, writing songs.
Oh.
It just wasn't enough to make those dreams come true. I'm just stardust in the wind.
Come on, let's go over there and kick
Please
that
don't say
theater
that.
manager's butt.
Dreams aren't good for nothing. You said that man managed the theater, right?
Yeah, let's get him.
He has no right to trample on the dreams of others. So I'm gonna go over there and give him an earful.
Oh, let's give him more than an earful.
Really? Kid.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Coming for you, theater manager.
Excuse me, ma'am, but there's no show today.
Where is that manager?
Who might I ask is looking for him?
Ah, that's him right there.
Let's get him.
Wait, ma'am, you can't just go in there.
Just did. Ah! Ooh, wait a minute. Before I go further, let me see. So can't do any. We'll do it at night because we get the bonus with Temenos. Treasure? Treasure.
Do be gentle.
Ready?
Now then.
To work.
Chop him up.
How was that? Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
I was about to say, is there no treasure here? Treasure? Treasure.
Here I come.
Ready?
There, eat this.
That's all.
Now then.
Got him.
Whoa, Agnew.
Probably congratulate one
Fighting
another.
is not what I do.
So he's almost got that. Just want to get Agni another level before we go there. Oh my gosh, you got that thing in here?
Ready?
Where was I? There. How's that?
All right.
I need a plan. And study harder.
want that. We want the fights. Still haven't found where the scholar trainer would be.
It's my turn now.
My turn.
Eat this!
Whoa, Brody. Now die!
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment.
Oh.
I've seen worse methods.
Yeah, as well as close to level 2.
Do be gentle.
Ready?
You're incredible, Throne!
Oh dear. Now die!
Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment.
I should have tried his staff.
Study harder.
Alright, we're almost at Temenos' next ability, so that's good.
Time to clean up the filth.
All right.
My turn.
Eat this!
Whoa, Brody. How's that? Fighting is not what I do.
Hey, you do a good job at it, though. That would be nice. Combine it with Oswald and his magic. I could do some really good damage. Okay. So kind of like a rise. That's good. Yep, that is going to be pretty good with Oswald.
Let's play.
Oh my.
Very well. There, now die!
Ah, not
What
that.
to do?
You dag?
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I've seen worse methods.
Yeah, we'll get Asphalt, Throne A. And I'm thinking about getting Temenos and Agnia another level before we go in. I mean, I'm pretty... I feel if I went there now, like, we'd be able to rock the boss. I just want to make it just like a cakewalk.
It's my turn now.
Anyways.
Cleaning time.
Where was I? Now die!
Indulge. Study harder.
Let the show begin.
Okay, so it's ice.
Very well. How's that for you?
All right. Whirlwind blow. I did it.
My turn.
Afraid of the dark.
Prepare yourself.
I need a plan.
Indulge. Paladin SP recharged anyways, so that's fine.
Study harder.
Time to clean up the filth.
It's my turn now. Whirlwind blow.
Might just kill them all out. Yeah.
I've seen worse methods.
We didn't get the break bonus, but that's fine.
Let the experiment begin.
To work. Take that! How's that for you?
That was amazing, Temenos.
Cleaning time. And so it goes.
Oh, seriously? One away?
Out of my way.
What to do?
Afraid of the dark.
That's your weakness.
Give us the
I need a
bonus.
Indulge. Study harder.
Okay, get Temenos, get Agnia one more, and then yeah, we'll go and then we'll be just absolutely just demolish him. Just to go around destroying people's bars just because he's jealous that they're doing
Time to
business.
clean up the filth.
To work. Now die!
My turn.
There! Eat this!
Alright, so we broke one of them, so we're gonna get a bonus for that.
I've seen worse methods.
We'll closing in. We just need another 1,000 for Oswald to master Scholar.
May I have this dance?
Spears.
Time to shine!
What to do?
Eat this!
Whoa, Ronan. Now time!
And done. Study harder.
My idiot neighbors out there arguing about stupid stuff again. Ay, ay, ay.
Let the show begin!
Ready?
You're incredible, Throne!
Yes,
Very well. How's that? May the sacred flame guide you. Or something like that.
Let the experiment begin.
Now then.
Alright,
What
she's getting
to
strong
do?
enough that she can take him out.
Eat this!
Oh dear. Now time!
I've seen worse methods.
There we go, level 20. Alright, let's do this. This is where we're gonna beat him up here. Or not.
Excuse me!
I would
Mr.
like to
Manager,
kick your butt.
wait right there!
No, no, don't be a Karen. Should like to speak to the manager. No. Aww.
Here I come!
Where was I? Now time!
That was amazing, Temenos!
See, she is just so happy.
Ready?
I need a foot.
Oh, you got
Study harder. Out of my way.
Very well. Now time!
Bravo, Temenos.
Oops.
There! Eat this!
Now then.
Thinking time. And done. I've seen worse methods.
Treasure? More treasure. I see you, treasure chest. Thinking that you gotta hide from me up there. Okay, how we doing? let's do it. Way their buffs, I like that. That could be good. This to heal herself could be good. Make her faster, I like that. Let's do that.
You're the one who attacked Gil and the others, aren't you?
And you're their house dancer, aren't you? Have you come here looking for a real job?
If that job involves kicking your butt, yes.
No, I came to talk to you.
I merely gave them what they deserved for daring to imitate my fine theater.
Oh my god.
This town has no need for two such establishments. Those patrons are mine by right.
Yeah, but you won't let them in there because you charge too much.
Anyone wishing to be entertained need look no further than where we stand.
You regret trying to take away people's fun.
Tell him,
There's no greater fun than can be had in these halls. Of course, the tickets may be beyond the means of the rabble.
But they still have Montraine's Tavern. That's a place of hope for them. I want Gil to be able to dream again.
Damn right.
So promise me you won't lay another finger on that tavern.
You know he won't.
I won't leave here until you do.
How dare you speak to me like that? If you won't leave, then I will swat you like the annoying fly you are.
You won't swat me.
Aw, Poopy. So we can summon his companion. Let's see if... oh no. Let's see if they're weak to light. Alright, so they're weak. Oh, they're all weak to daggers. Okay.
What
cool.
to do?
Yeah, let's see.
I need a plan. Indulge me, brother.
Did you really have to use them all on just that one?
Cleaning time.
Oh dear. Shocking, isn't it?
Oh, I thought for
Thinking time. Indulge me.
What to do?
Alright, so Throne A.
Watch me. Playtime is over. Eat this.
Boom.
Ready?
Nice.
To work.
Bum, bum, bum.
I won't back down.
What's going on?
How's that for you?
Nice.
It's my turn now.
Alright, let's start buffing up Oswald. Let's give him 2.
Peacock strike.
Now then. Calculations complete.
Oh dear.
Alright, so we did that. We tried that. I wonder if this... Nope.
It's my turn now.
Alright, you're breaking.
A graceful dance. Afraid of the dark.
Yes, there we are.
Thinking time.
Let me...
Fire or ice? I want to burn this
Reduce
guy.
them to ash.
What to do?
There we are.
Reduce them to ash.
All right. This is what it means to be a star.
No, we don't need to use that yet.
The darkness is coming.
Oh dear. Take that!
That's fine.
I need a plan. Rise, fierce blizzard. A week.
My turn.
Oh wow, wasn't expecting that.
There! Eat this!
Alright, so
Now then.
swords, no. Daggers, no.
Oh dear. There. How's that for you?
Axe, no.
My turn.
Spear,
There!
no.
Thinking time.
Ah, I was going to
Indulge
take him out
me.
for it.
Now then.
I should have boosted it and then I would have had them.
Round 2.
Where was I?
No, not even that?
Calculations complete. Indulge.
Oh, I wasn't done. I wanted to hit him a lot.
Study harder.
Good amount. Now let's trim that stupid little mustache he has.
Damn you! This isn't over yet!
Oh, you're damn right it's not over.
That's quite enough.
Wait, I want to hit him again.
Madam Dulcinea!
I was wondering what all the commotion was about. You are to leave that little tavern alone. Do you hear me?
But my lady...
Have you no shame? Need I remind you who I am? I am Dulcinea Lucille, Continental Superstar. The realm rejoices when I dance. There is none who can compare to my splendor.
I don't know. I think Agni is pretty good.
Now then, promise this young woman that you won't harm that tavern ever again. Because I refuse to dance at a theater owned by such a disgraceful man.
You okay, kitty kitty?
What?
Ha ha.
I promise.
What do you promise?
Good. That settles that.
Dulcinea.
There we go.
That dress and hairpin are lovely, dear.
Oh.
It's my dream to be a star, just like you.
Is that so? Then there is one thing you should know. The path to stardom is laden with thorns, little dancer.
Kid. We were all worried, so we came to find you.
We're fine.
Thank
We're
you.
fine.
All of you. The tavern should be safe from now on. Dulcinea made that manager promise not to hurt you guys anymore.
Dulcinea did that for us?
I'm sorry, kid. You had to go in all alone?
Don't fret about it. How's your face?
Still ugly.
It'll take more than that to do me in. And my partner's alive and well, too.
Your partner?
Oh. Tavern's looking mighty good now.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's still got some life in it yet.
Tavern's
Then let's
looking real
celebrate.
good.
We can put on another show here. Is something wrong?
You can't stay in a place like this, kid. There's a whole world out there that could use cheer like yours.
Gil,
From here on out, all of us here will be putting on shows together.
Dude, there you go.
We'll try to bring whatever little hope we can to this town.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's our line. You helped us remember something important.
Gil?
He's gonna play the piano.
Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Thank you, Gil. That was a beautiful song.
Thank you, kid.
Oh.
It's been hot.
Don't be a stranger, Agnia.
Yeah, come dance at the tavern anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
I want you to have this, kid, as a parting gift.
Sheet music?
I call it Song of Hope.
Oh.
It's the song we played the other night. I know it's not much, but I hope you get some use out of it.
Are you sure, Gil? The song...
It's the least I can give you after all you gave us.
Thank you so much, Gil.
That's awesome.
This song really is beautiful. I can feel the hope in every note. You truly are amazing, Gil.
It's just the notes, unfortunately. The words wouldn't come to me.
I'm sure Agnia will be able to come up with that.
Would you mind if I wrote them? I think I might find some words as I go on my journey.
I hope you do. I'd love to hear it when it's finished. Say, kid, what did you feel when coming to this town?
I felt...
I'm thinking dream.
I want to put those feelings into the song.
I mean, that's a big focus on this chapter. Everyone talking about dream, having a dream, reviving their dream.
I'd like to experience all sorts of things on this journey and turn them into music. And I want to sing and dance to this song and bring smiles to everyone's faces.
I know you can do it, kid. You're going to be a star someday.
Gil... I could say the same to you.
Definitely different than Primrose. Uh-oh.
Why were you so kind to that dancer, Madame Dulcinea?
They're playing evil music. Is she gonna...
Kind? Perish the thought. That tavern is no threat to me. More importantly, are things proceeding according to plan?
Yes, my lady.
Music to my ears.
Huh. Okay, maybe they're... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Throne's Chapter 2. We could do that for Father's route. I really would like to see what's in here. Might do that really quick. Curious to see that. I do want to get in and see what's all going on there. I want to keep Throne in, turn it to dark. And who is someone who we can take out? Probably take out Agnia and put in Ochet. Hey cat, you trying to eat my food again? Of course you are. Yeah, we'll keep you with that. So it seems like we can just go, like, straight on through. I haven't really been able to sail on my ship just because the enemies are, like, so high level.
Out of my way.
What to do?
Oh, it's that cat thing!
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And so it goes.
Thank you very much. All that experience, all that JP, it's just beautiful. Just even the money, the whole thing about them, just oh my gosh.
Where was I? Now die!
Uh-oh.
Cleaning time.
Yeehaw!
Oh, I should have
need a
used that
plan.
one ability.
I've seen worse methods.
Ah, and I gotta turn it to night so we can get the bonuses. Oh my gosh, we could have got so much more experience if I would have done that. Thief would give him a little extra oomph.
Time to clean up the filth. What to do?
Bravo, Brony! Now die! I'm just getting warmed up.
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. Study harder.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
What to do?
That's Throne A for you. Where was I? Now die!
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. I've gained valuable insight.
We might be able to take him. don't know if we could take the 6. Interesting.
I'll take that. I like my odds.
It's not greedy, I swear.
Indulge me for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Now then. Indulge me for a moment. This wasn't in my calculations. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. All according to plan. Out in pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn.
That's about 4,000.
Now then. Indulge me for a moment. Indulge me for a moment.
Oh my god.
I need a plan. Feel my wrath! Indulge me for a moment. I've seen worse methods.
Okay.
A worthwhile endeavor.
Oh, I forgot I have that one thing that would recover a lot of it after battle. Silver hatchet, spike shield.
Hand it over.
Ah, the
like
black
my
market. Alright, that explains why they're out there at night.
Now then. Indulge me for a moment.
Oh! Oh, no physical boost.
Indulge me for a moment. Thinking time. Calculations complete.
Ouchie.
I need a plan. Let me show you what I've learned. Rise, fierce blizzard. Rise, fierce blizzard. Broken. I need a plan. Rise, fierce blizzard.
Holy moly!
This one's for me. This one's for me.
Holy crap.
Thinking time.
He's still in the yellow.
Indulge me for a moment. All according to plan.
There we go.
Out in pursuit of knowledge. Rise, fierce blizzard. Your fate. I've gained valuable insight. worthwhile endeavor.
Man. Oh, abandoned village? Interesting. Maybe there's treasure that we can loot. Oh, wait, you said it was abandoned. Nick's royal family tree. We had a guy who was asking about that.
I like my odds. Now then, indulge me for a moment.
Where was it that the guy was asking about?
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. Broken. Feel my wrath! Strike them down. Study harder. A worthwhile endeavor.
So who was asking about the Nick's family tree? Oh, we can't go back there? Oh, alright. Tavern. We'll head over here just to like get it on the map and everything, and then we'll go back.
What's this?
Whoa, dude, that's not cool. Wow. So it sounds like something really bad happened here.
Well now.
Oh man, that's terrible. Wow. So what the heck happened here? Protective earring? Let's talk to the, that one bad person. You're one to talk? Alright, I think the guy was over here. We won't do that one yet, Particio. Not yet. I think it was here, and it was up ahead. Like there's a guy somewhere that was saying, hey, I'm part of a royal family, I just don't have evidence. There you go. Oh, got a resistant, no? 80%?
Well now.
they're actually true.
What's this?
Okay. Ooh, can we steal them? Hey!
I'll take that.
Oh! Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Huh. I do need to start leveling up Hikari. Sense of commerce. One cent of commerce got us a boat. I think it was up this way, wasn't it? Yeah, it was right up here.
The emblem drawn on that card. He can't be. Is that the crest of the legendary merchant Masood? Come to think of it, he was supposed to hail from around these parts. Masood, the merchant who walked the entirety of both the eastern and western continents. Every merchant worth their salt would give a left kidney to read the chronicles he penned of his travels. The Mercantile Manuscript. To think I'd have the chance to meet him in a place like this. I need to take a gander at that Mercantile Manuscript.
Alright, right up in there. Let me see. It's closing in on it. Alright guys, I think we're gonna stop right here. On our next episode, we'll continue with this with Particio, figure out what's going on here, and let me see. I'd like to do like get started on their path, and let me see. Who do we have left? Well, Chet's so far back in it. She's 20. He'd be 18. And Hikari. So we'll try and knock out some of these guys. I want everyone at least up to chapter 3, and then we'll keep going with it. Seeing if we get any more of those like 2-person chapter things to kick in. But yeah. Well, until next time guys, take care. Have a nice day.